started our workforce development journey really focusing on the K through 12 area, and soon realized that it was going to take a really long time to get that third grader that's in a code camp into a job. So although we're still doing that, we realized that there was more to this that we needed to explore, and that's when we really started getting focused on the apprenticeship model and trying to figure out how do we add another piece to the puzzle. Everybody that we talk to that has money wants to fund that 18 to 24-year-old group, and our employers are saying we don't want that 18 to 24-year-old group. We want people that have a little more life experience, and so it's really been for us it's been a struggle in trying to figure out what to do there.
I think the number one issue for us all to collectively work on is, I'll just call it bridge funding. And this is the funding from when a human has decided to make the investment to retool or add skills, and they need to either step away from the work that they're currently doing or find money to be able to pay for to go through the program themselves.
I was considering doing a boot camp, but it was really a very daunting prospect to drop everything, incur a bunch of debt, go to a boot camp without really any idea of whether I would be able to get into that career.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for apprenticeship. There's just no way I would take on that risk again.
Opportunity Scholarship, but that's a private-public partnership that's raised about $100 million for 4-year degrees in STEM and healthcare. This year, we've had a donor come forward and legislation passed that will expand it to the professional technical level and certificates.
State governments frequently also have training funds. Recently, California made registered apprenticeship one of the eligible activities that could be funded.
We used the $4 million from our training fund, and that's what went to Apprenti this last year.
American Apprenticeship Initiative grants were funded entirely with H-1B fees paid by employers. So it would be really great to see another round of grants that might possibly come from that same funding source.
I know there's tremendous pushback on using Pell monies because nobody really wants to dilute the available funds for students to use for school. On the other hand, if you can learn a lot in workplace and you can learn a lot in short-term credentials, it helps you ladder up or helps you move, why not? So I feel like this is an important policy discussion for the nation about opening these doors.
Every single one of those employers have said, after we have a successful experience, we'll pay for the training cost.